Okay, so this isn't a typical case study. It's a puzzle that I want you to weigh in on and solve with me. Are you ready? Catherine has been a client of mine since 2003. She started her career in an agency, then moved into PR, and then soared through the ranks in the pharmaceutical sector. Her husband, initially climbing the corporate ladder, took a bold turn and ventured into entrepreneurship. He runs a stable, profitable business, and she has been an absolute career woman, making waves in women's empowerment and the corporate world. Catherine and her husband have been quite strategic in handling their finances. But hey, in their younger years, totally relatable by the way, when cash started rolling in during their late 20s or 30s, they splurged on all the usual suspects. Jewelry, watches, nice cars, name it. After they were done splurging on their lifestyle, they decided to get savvy with their money, snatching up not one, but two properties side by side, right at the height of Dubai's first property boom, peaking in 2008. Their property investments didn't yield the returns they had hoped for. The market's volatility, as well as significant delays in the property development plans, meant that they were losing big money on both their purchased properties. Ultimately, they sold one home and chose to live in the other property. Over the years, Catherine and her husband had 3 kids and continued to smash their career goals, his in business and hers in pharma. Catherine's achievements didn't go unnoticed. Industry peers as well as big corporations sought her expertise, pitching for her services and inviting her on to join their teams. Eventually, she found her home in a Fortune 500 pharmaceutical company, a place she sees herself spending the majority of her career. The company's bonus structure included stock options, and Catherine had some major stock option bonuses that have come her way over the years. Owing to a mix of COVID, a few strategic mergers and acquisitions, and other factors, those stock options skyrocketed to over 9 times their value. Not too long ago, they made up less than 20% of her net worth, and that's already a hefty chunk for one stock. Fast forward today, she's earned more shares and shares values have risen significantly. All this sounds like a good thing, right? But here's the challenge. The reality is a staggering 80% of her net worth is now tied up to this single stock option. The question is this a healthy portfolio mix? Her current financial assets look like this. About 5% is cash in the bank. About 8% is in the form of property, the home in which they live. About 7% is scattered through various equities through investment vehicles like funds and ETFs, and a big 80% sits in that one stock. Think about this. What if the company goes belly up, the share price plummets, or a media scandal sends it crashing? Is it wise for her to have her hard-earned shares and bonuses to be jeopardized simply because she didn't exit at the opportune moment? Is now that opportune moment? Factor in that her end-of-service benefits are intricately linked to this company. So what's the golden ratio, the right blend that crafts her perfect portfolio for her? My team and I have a take on this, and Catherine's got one too. But before I share any of that with you, what would you do if you were in Catherine's shoes?